Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Daffy Duck the Marvin missions. In the last episode, which was the first video, we beat the planet Magma. We explored through all of that, kinda. Beat Marvin the Martian for the first time, and had I gone in there with 30 shots at the antimatter gun and been a little wiser with my shots, I wouldn't have made the boss battle look more difficult than it really was, at least. But we are now in Aquarium 4 for the second level, 20,000 Martians Under the Sea, and it's time to get a move on. I keep forgetting to mention what the control pad does. I avoid these bombs that will do quite a bit of damage, and run into one, unfortunately. Up lets you aim up, left and right lets you move left and right, down lets you duck. Should be self-explanatory at this point, though. And once you make it past all the bombs, Marvin the Martian will start sending these instant Martians at you. They don't drop any money, but they do leave plenty of fuel, though. They leave a lot of fuel, which means I could have just saved my money on that. Got myself another 10 shots for the antimatter gun or another weapon of my choice. But once you make it to the continue point, you start seeing thunderstorms, and the Martians and Marvin all go away. Time to equip the electricity gun. And you want to shoot one of the heads 3 times. They will duck back into the sea. Then you have to do it again. Then they duck into the sea again. And then you do it 3 more times. You're operating in Section 2. Apparently the electricity gun, while having a haphazard electricity shot, only takes 3 hits to beat one of the forms for this thing. I guess you could call that underwater sea monster. After 3 forms, or 3 cycles, you basically get rid of them for good. You don't have to shoot both of them, you just have to focus on one of them. Avoid the fire shots. It doesn't matter if you get blown around by the other one. As long as you don't get hit by the fire, you're good. Now we're seeing a ton of new enemies here, such as this dogfish that will mercilessly chase after you as soon as you shoot it, as well as these pufferfish that will explode after you shoot it enough times. When you shoot it enough times, it chases after you. And here's the thing. If it hits you and explodes, you don't get any money. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. If you do manage to shoot it before it explodes on you, you get $100 in cash that you can pick up, which will prove to be very, very useful. Also, you want to watch out with the propeller fish, because if you're right behind it, its propeller will actually pretty much send you towards it if you're way too close, and you can take damage that way. And that one exploded on me. It's a good thing I'm using the 3-way shot. I should have just aimed upwards, but no matter. There is some orange juice as well as another freeze gun, which I have yet to show off. Basically, you shoot like a giant ice cube at your opponent or any enemy that's in your way, and if it hits, they glow blue for a little while and are completely stunned until you either leave them alone for long enough or you hit them with something. I think that's how it works. Okay, no, you can actually keep shooting at it until it's no longer stunned. Also, the Martians are back. They're now wearing little Atlantean helmets. Come on. And they shoot little harpoons at you. They take 6 hits to kill this time with the regular blaster. You can shoot them like 3 or 4 times before having to block, and then you can shoot them again. That one dropped the 3-way shot, which I will definitely be wanting. And I want to get that money too. So I'm going to waste some precious fuel because I don't feel like waiting. That money will disappear after long enough, by the way. And I'm just going to keep going the way that I've been going. And leap to the left here. There's a squid. Sometimes you can kind of see it if you're paying attention. Other times you can't. You can barely see it sometimes. But if you do see it, shoot at it. Remember, it only goes diagonally. It only moves diagonally, and after a couple shots, it will go down. There's a continue point. I will definitely want to use that. There's probably a propeller fish up here. No, it's one of these guys. These submarines will move up and down and shoot these explosive charges that will do a ton of damage. Your best bet is just to fight them off from afar with the regular blaster. Other weapons can do more damage, but I like using the blaster because, well, I can use my weapons for other things. And there's a mechanical shark, too. That thing will go down after enough shots. You gotta make sure you're not ducking when you fire at it. That way, it doesn't kill you. And wait for this thing to come back. Shoot this thing with the blaster then. There we go. I should use more of my money for lives. And there's nothing up there. By the way, while you're in the water, either in the first section or the subsequent sections, your jumps are a little more floaty. And this thing where you can kind of rocket yourself up a little bit by facing the direction away from the direction you want to go and firing your blaster, it works a little better here because of the water physics. Also, you get the little breathing bubbles whenever you move around, stand around for too long. Well, basically, you always get them every so often, but if you stand around long enough, you can actually hear them being made, which is actually kind of funny. And I'm having no luck getting money from these guys. But at least there's an electricity gun, so that's always neat. And I can't look down this game, so I have to go down like a little lower to see where I'm going here. And I want to go up here because I'm pretty sure I can find something else. Those clams on the ground are there just for show. They're not going to attack you just out of nowhere or anything. There we go. Managed to get far away enough from that thing to destroy it. And there's another propeller fish. Thankfully, that thing only takes 5 shots to kill. And apparently only 4 shots registered on that. I don't mind, though. And I think there's something... Yeah, there is something down there. And thankfully, I was able to keep that squid stunned long enough so I could kill it. And wow, I am really not having a lot of luck with these exploding fish, puffer fish guys. Nope. Ah, come on. I avoided him. But I'm able to shoot him back down again. Come on. I was not trying to use my jetpack there. And that just takes us all the way back down here. Maybe I do want to go back down there. I've never gone down here in the practice run, so that's why I'm kind of worried about what this will take me to. And thankfully, I don't have to use my jetpack to get that. That's a good thing. And wait for that dogfish to come back, stun it, destroy it. Can I get up here? Apparently not. And there's no other place but to go, but back up. Well, I guess I might as well go ahead and continue on with where I was going. And I'll have to go all the way down to the bottommost part of the level here in order to really do anything. I do want to go up here, though. And I rue the fact that I ran into that guy. Wow, I am not doing very well. Thankfully, I knew that there was an orange juice there. Oh, and those little bubbles that are rising up, those are air currents, in case you couldn't tell. Come on, just stay away from me. Thank you. And I do want to destroy these guys to get the extra life. Now, you're probably wondering, in there's the boss. In case you played the game before, you know that there's a boss. Want to hit that first? Oh, I already did. Grab the antimatter gun. Just keep shooting up with it. You'll destroy this thing in 10 shots before the walls crush you. Thankfully, the wall crushing is not instant death. And we are already on section 3, and our health is refilled after every section, which is cool too. I forgot about that. And if you go all the way to the right at the beginning, you'll go as far right as you can go, but you can also get some free fuel too. So you want to keep that in mind in case you want to explore this section as well. Now, there's more underwater fun and goodness here, or badness. You never know what could be down there. I'm going to skip it because I want to go down here and get everything. And I know that's going to give me a hard time. Huh, apparently doing the whole freeze gun thing with that basically lets you go straight to one hit mode on that thing. I did not know you could do that. And I'm going to go up here for now. And I hate wasting this thing on this thing, but I'm going to find some more shots later. And I can't believe I got hit by that, killed it, died at the same time, and grabbed the money on the way down. That was hilarious. What was that? Why did I duck? Oh, because I wasn't completely stopping on a dime, therefore I slid and was in a crouching position when I did all that. You know what? Yeah, let's do that with the pufferfish from now on. That's amazing. I'm learning stuff in this video that I didn't even try in the practice run. I mean, I was learning stuff in the practice run, but I'm learning stuff here, which is pretty excellent, to be quite honest. And I'm guessing that freeze gun being there is like an unintentional, or rather a really hard to read hint that you're supposed to hit him with the freeze gun. I guess you have to read between the lines to figure that out, I guess. Thankfully, there's some orange juice and a continue point, and we can shoot at these blobs again. I haven't even talked about these blobs. When you shoot these things enough times, they split into 3. Now, thankfully, these things don't move in one direction forever. They do move back and forth. And when you kill one of the 3 smaller blobs that it splits into, that's when you get some money. Also, I got hit by that. How did that happen? And I do want to go over here, because it allows me to take care of some enemies rather safely. And in case that guy jumps again and goes to the right, I can just do that. There we go. Now I have enough room to take care of some enemies. And I will have to use my jetpack to get up here. The rest of the platforms in this little section here, you can use the duck and fire backwards thing to get to where you need to go. Also, I will find a way back to the room to the left eventually. I tried to block that. It did not work. Man, that strategy is working wonders. It is building bridges, my friends. Thankfully, if I can jump through that pipe, the steam won't hit me. I still have to time it, though. I still have to time it very well, though, and... well, it looks like eventually will be the next time I die. Well, I do want to go further to the left there. Because it won't... neither of these blobs will come after me once I get to the tube. Gotta concentrate here to kill these things. Took damage trying to get that money. And I can jump over these things safely now. There's enough of them to allow me to do that. Jump over the one here. Whoa. Nearly died. Do not want a repeat of the last death. You know what? I think I'll go back to that set of platforms there. And I will take that platform over there. Jump her to jump over the fan blades. Jump over the bombs, too. You can also use your gun and shoot into the air in order to avoid them, too, in case you can't get on the platform. Ah! Enemies. Do I really want to go through with that? Not really. But at least I can get the money off of that enemy now. And I can also shoot down this thing. At least I don't have to worry about grabbing money. And I do want to take care of this thing too. I will leave that orange juice alone. Because I never know when I might need it for something. In case I go out and get hit a whole bunch. Like I know that I will. And I know that I'm going to be needing the health. There we go, we got the money. Ran into that, but that's okay. Oh, come on. I know that Martian is going to be there as soon as I do that. Take care of him first, eat the hit. And you know what? I might as well go back for that. I told you it was going to come in handy. Now to do that. Poorly. Wonder what happens if I use the freeze gun on this. What will happen? Okay. That'll make it a little bit easier to take care of these fellows. That'll work. Now I'll wait for these guys to come back so I can shoot them from the safety of the tubeway. Really love the little detail of the water just leaking in through here. Like, it somehow managed to survive despite its weird construction and everything. But at the same time, you still have water leaking around here and there. And we're now back here. Might as well grab the orange juice before I go, because I'm probably going to need it anyway. Try poorly to get hit, not to get hit by any bombs. Make our way to these platforms, jump up here, stay on the last one, and just stay with the back towards the wall and just shoot that Martian. Not using the freeze gun because I know I don't really need it here. See if I can get the bags of money here. Now, there is something here that I can grab. I forgot what it was, but I want it because I know I'm going to need it. Another entrance to that. I honestly thought there was a secret there. I know I played through this, but I can't remember everything. Concentrating a little here just so I can take care of this guy. And I'm going to take care of the blobs one at a... I said I was going to take care of the blobs one at a time. But at least here, if I take this route first, I can take care of the enemies just like that. Take care of all the blobs from the safety of the tube. And grab money wherever I can. Wow, I am not doing very good here. Thankfully, these blobs take 3 hits to kill. But you probably won't be paying more attention to how much you're missing to fail to notice. You'll be paying attention to how much you're missing to actually notice that. I also want to get up here too. Take care of that guy. That's where the top part was. So apparently both of those routes lead to the same place at the end. And you want to be careful jumping over the steam pipe saw blade combos. Thankfully there is some health to pick up the end. It's a good thing that the orange juice refills all your health. And thankfully my clip-on mic is still staying in place. This is the platform that leads to the 3rd mini-boss. Equip the 3-way gun, you're definitely going to want it. Shoot at the red dots, or where the red dots are at. With the 3-way gun, you should be able to take care of 2 of these walls at the same time sometimes. If your aim is really good and you time your shots just right. Okay, I got the antimatter gun, as I have this game paused. Health is refilled, let's do this. Avoid the shots by Marvin the Martian's little craft up there. Shoot down any Martians. Don't shoot the little thing full of the Instant Martian pills, or else you'll cause 3 to pop up. I'm guessing you're supposed to actually go up there and fire at them, but with 10 shots from the antimatter gun, you don't have to deal with a lot of ducking and dodging and flying around. Or Instant Martians, for that matter. We've drowned the Martian plan, but now the planet is rife with Instant Martians. Good going, Duck Dodgers. I know that there was a cartoon, a Duck Dodgers cartoon, just like that was just the basis of the 2nd level. I forgot what the name of it is. Anyway, Duck Dodgers on Ice. We're going to Zeus 3. It's one of those cold planets, which means there's going to be a lot of ice physics. This is probably the hardest level you'll get into to date, thus far in the game. IQ high has been kidnapped by Marvin the Martian, his brain is being sucked dry of intelligence, and certainly you can relate. I guess. I'm guessing it's a reference to Porky Pig standing next to Duck Dodgers there as his trusty assistant, who actually ends up being the smart one of the duo. Anyway, we have quite a bit of money. Good. Didn't really need to buy all that fuel, but... well, I might as well use it. We got 2 continues now. Either I buy another life, or I buy more nutty attacks. I'll go ahead and buy more nutty attacks. They may help with Dr. IQ High, I don't know. But we got 7 lives. We got... well, technically we have 8 lives. We have 2 continues. Let's get out of the weapon shot. And go ahead and pause the game here. Wait a minute. Okay, pause the game here. I want to switch back to the blaster, that way I don't forget by the time I do the next video. Join me next time, where I go through Zeus 3 in another level that is based on another Duck Dodgers cartoon. Basically, the first 3 so far have been based on actual Duck Dodgers cartoons. And we're probably going to see another one before we know it. So join me next time where I take on level 3. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!